let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Williams on the play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Colts take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Complete out to the right. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Come on, go!
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Get it, ready.
Firing quickly out of line. Daniels. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. They'll take this at the 10. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 2, Williams. He loses the football, but it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Leaning about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Williams. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That one gains 7. And it's good for a New York first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Merrick has it. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now, and I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight, and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now.
Daniels now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
19 tight. Here we go. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Harrison secures this left side. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air again, Daniels. And he's got it in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second down carry for Taylor. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, Brown has him knocked out. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a 1st down.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Taylor now up the middle. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Colts have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready, set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pass complete to Walker. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So first down from the 41. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds his man over the middle. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
From the red zone on 1st. He rolls to his right. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He finds Brown right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Colts might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Here we go, check. 65 catch, 65 catch. Check out.
On first down, here's Daniels. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels gets this one to Harrison. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. chance to end a lopsided first half. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Has it at the 11. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
They start the half with a gift to home. And he's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Go.
Daniels. He's got Harrison. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Daniels on first down. Dumped off to his running back. Big gain, has him across the 40. Dancing past him. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts tack on 7 more to their lead.
Colts 42, Jets nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts at the 9.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Kittle brings it in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's third down. Air it out on third. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Jets first down.
First and 10 from the 43. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
What is going on? Motion, check. Shift.
They'll give it to Hill. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field, and more importantly,
Oh no, they get him yet again! Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They'll start this one out in the call. And he gets him around 6 there. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hold the ready.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
90. Trap 50. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
3rd and short, Daniels. Headed out right. He's going for it himself. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with...
And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Colts ready to kick this one away. And away we go once more. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchdown. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bojorquez to kick. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
They're on 17-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Fits it through the middle. The 30. Gets the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Breece Hall with the touchdown! His third through the air this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Now this kick, I think I might have been able to kick that one. Not good at all. It's out of bounds. This, our last play of the quarter. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, sir.
To throw is Williams. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way the core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up. That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Begins his return at the 16. Escapes a defender. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 49-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now, Daniels. This is Cox, that's Walker. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
23-yard line.
Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts continue adding on to that lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready, sir.
Start on the ground, Taylor. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ready, sir.
Going to the ground again on 1st. This is going to be down, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, New York.
Ready, sir. Patty.
Williams from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready, sir.
On play action, here's Williams. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down. Here's Williams. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. This connects with Schultz. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Jets trying to do some window dressing. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They go again with Taylor. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Taylor again. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
This time it's a passing play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Thrown into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And finally, in this fourth quarter, Brock, they're able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And the Colts are able to bring in the kid. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Tag. Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80.
They're going to pass it here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Flush down now to his left. Now he's going deep across the field. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
19.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Going deep here for the end zone. It's cut by Harrison. And the scoring will never end.